Hello and welcome back. Came to start the Necrons. Just make sure the recording is working and hopefully the game don't crash. Oh! Complete both the Adeptus Mechanicus and the Necrons campaign to unlock the epilogue. Oh, we know who that is. Okay, so we're at the Sankotep dynasty. Damn it. I was hoping to see if I could stop it right at 99% and have it go back down to 0. Now we're having Xbox 360 loadings.
My Pharaon, the great sleep has ended. We rise beneath the light of new stars. New life has arisen, and it has infested our world. You are needed upon your throne.
My God, Nefershah. Yes, Nefershah. What world is this?
Kivroth. This is your crown world of Kivroth, my Pharaon.
Kivroth. Yes, of course. My memories arrive fractured, incomplete. It seems the great sleep has taken much from me.
It shall pass, my Pharaon. All have suffered as we slept in our own ways. By your command, we can regain what was ours. I shall escort you to the Sepulchre Regnant. There, your throne awaits.
Of course. And there are others, my courtiers.
The Eupatridae, your generals and advisors.
They must be awakened. That is my command to you, Nefershah.
Bring me my little Timmy. He must reach for the stars. Actually, that is a thing I've never thought about. What happened to the Necron children, Necron tier children? What were they turned into? Because I never thought about that until now. What happened to them when they were turned into Necrons?
As you will it, my Pharaon.
Take me to my throne. Awaken the Eupatridae. Then I shall retake my world.
Okay. Okay. So it looks like we start off with quite a few. Scarabs. Originally, maintenance constructs tasked with repairing tomb worlds and breaking down matter for reclamation. Canotech scarabs are purposed in war as seething swarms of living metal, capable of flying over open pits, ignoring hazardous ground. Their damage is hello is greatest when the swarm is intact. Once their master's dominion grows strong enough, they can also self-destruct, converting remaining numbers into a final burst of damage. They got a little bit of personality. And then we have the Wraith. Bound to ancient guardian protocols. Canotech. Wraiths are serpentine hunter constructs, phage predators that drift through matter as well as mist. Wraiths combine extreme mobility with lethal precision. They can fly, phase through obstacles and units, and damage enemies they pass through. Their particle caster bypasses armor and defense, while the transdimensional beamer instantly casts weak targets outside of reality, avoiding any surprises after death. Canotep spiders are ancient fabricator constructs tasked with maintaining and defending the tomb complex. In battle, they provide formidable durability, anchoring the Necron line with sheer resilience. Their claws delivering defense bypass melee strikes. They can spawn scarabs into the fray, reinforcing the Necron line. This configuration, these spiders' front lines, resilience with range annihilation, mounting a twin particle beamer for medium range engagement. The particle beamer bypasses both armor and defense, allowing the spider to project reliable penetrating damage before committing to melee. Necron warriors are the tireless servants of a long-dead empire, stripped of individuality and bound to their lord's ancient command protocols. In battle, warriors wield Gauss flares that strip foes down to a molecular level, growing in lethality with their master's dominion. Even if they sustain fatal damage, these expendable pawns can potentially return to battle through their reanimation protocols. After the skirmish, as soon as killed, has a 20% chance to resurrect in his lord court after the skirmish, with 50% HP. 50% chance per dominion level. Is it 20% chance on the board game? I don't remember if it was 20 or 50. Wait a minute. 5 and up would be a third, right? So, yeah, so that was at least... It had a 33% chance. Some Necron warriors bear Gauss repeaters rather than flares into battle, sacrificing reach for overwhelming close-range lethality. The Gauss Reaper delivers a brutal short-range firepower, excelling at stripping matter from targets caught within its effective distance. Okay. Guessing why I don't have that many pistols. Necronomorphs are veteran enforcers of the dynasties. Their bodies forged from heavier necrodermis, and their minds preserved with greater autonomy than the rank-and-file warrior. On a battlefield, they boast superior armor compared to warriors, and their Gauss blasters deliver long-range, high-damage shots that grow increasingly lethal as their master's domain grows. Trading raw Gauss output for energetic saturation, some Necron immortals wield Tesla carbines. These weapons discharge crackling bolts that leap between nearby enemies, allowing a single shot to cascade across multiple targets. Unlike the Gauss Blaster's configuration, the immortals armed with Tesla carbines can fire and then reposition, maintaining pressure while adjusting their line. Blade Ones are the deranged and malfunctioning outcasts of the Necrons, cursed with a hunger for flesh and draped in the skins of their victims. In combat, they are relentless melee predators, striking twice against wounded targets. Their attacks grow more lethal as domination grows, making them escalating executioners for the dynasty. To be fair, the Flayed Ones are actually cursed with from when they destroyed one of the Necrons. I mean, not Necrons, Catan. Which is the reason why they shatter them instead of destroying them is because this is the result of what happens when they kill one. Death Monks are the silent executioners of the Necron dynasty, phasing in from hyperspace to eliminate marked prey with clinical detachment. They can teleport across the battlefield to secure ideal firing positions with automatically phase away when attacked in melee, armed with synaptic disintegrators of extreme range. Their shots strike targets that would otherwise dodge or be obscured, ensuring none escape the dynasty's judgment. Okay, so when we were playing on the Mechanicus, eventually they got to level 5. Okay. Because I remember sometimes they would just teleport away from ranged attacks. Well, that didn't always happen, because I remember some of my guys dodging. Forging the protection of the foregoing the protection of the dispersion field in favor of greater offensive reach, a Lich Guard may bear a Wraith Scythe into battle. So armed, they gain an increased attack range, striking down threats to their masters from further away and sweeping defense bypassing arcs. That looks like a halberd to me. Okay, and then we have 4 people. I mean, not 4 or 5 people to play with. I never remember you. I killed you. I killed you. Used to unlock technologies in the Dynasty. Awakening Pinnacle. Letting Metal. Used to upgrade units in your Lord's Courts. Or increase reanimation time. Dynasty Awakening, used to unlock technologies in the Dynasty. Oh, here we go. Eminence, used to unlock your leaders. Okay, so this is the upgrade point. Okay, Oversea Lord is retaking the scope to a regiment, a tomb that serves as the seat of the Dynasty.
The ancient enemies of the Necrons had indeed withered and retreated, as the Silent King foresaw. But new foes had arisen in their place. Among them was humanity, and the stain of this particular enemy had fallen upon Sankotep's world of Kivroth. The war to purge this lesser species could not yet begin, for our Lord was still without his throne. This world, I cannot recall it. It is ours. Mine. So much change. Or perhaps my memory fails me. We must claim what is ours from this colonizing foe. Let the legions march forth.
My Pharaon, your throne stands empty. The Eupatridae are to be awoken, and will attend upon you at the Sepulchre Regnant. But the royal tomb is unclaimed.
The Sepulchre Regnant. Yes. My command protocols flow from there. We must retake it. My vanguard, go! Prepare it for my arrival. Enthroned there, I shall conduct this war of reclamation.
Without delay, Pharaon.
Okay. +1 level locked for this mission, so I guess it'll always say 1. Claim. I'll do living metal. Okay. Let's see how this goes. It may be the first mission, but you saw what happened in my first mission last time, I think.
The Sepulchre Regnant was undiscovered by the invaders, and Nevershar found it guarded by canoptic constructs vigilant since before the Great Sleep. Two Doomstalkers barred the gate with their towering, living metal bodies. Alas, their protocols had deteriorated with the turning of the stars.
Stand aside in the name of the Pharaon Sankotep.
But the ancient sentinels did not respond. They adhered to their task of guarding the threshold, but their minds had failed during the Great Sleep, and they were utterly unresponsive.
These lowly constructs will bend to our will.
Re-educate. Ponders how to deal with the construct's guardians. Attempt to compel the constructs to attempt the command protocols that will force them to obey. Dismantle.
The loyal warriors of the Royal Guard took the constructs apart, and though the ancient guardians could offer little resistance, the bursts of radiation from their exposed energy coils damaged several warriors. Nevertheless, the Royal Guard secured passage into the Sepulchre Regnant.
What did I lose? Ah, they're just irradiated.
The Royal Guard entered the Sepulchre Regnant to find that, like the constructs at the gate, many of the Necron warriors and constructs were still locked into their defensive duties, and would not yield to the Varguard's authority.
They are of little consequence. I shall not permit them to impede the Royal Guard in our duties. Open fire.
The battlefield changes, yet we must be constant.
We have a war scythe, resurrection orb, and the master's domain. Once with this.
Ready to command.
Okay, I did not get the tutorial for what you do. Okay. After suffering damage, enter into reanimation. You have a war sight. Damage inflicted ignores the target's defense. You don't have anything over here. Generate core dominion. skirmish and the reanimate program. Allies. Additional time. Used additional time in turn. Okay. So there's no way I can get... But you can't move afterwards.
In readiness. Okay, so the closer you are, you do more damage.
If needed, we will purge the entire tomb of these flawed constructs. Our duty to the Pharaon is paramount.
Okay, so the remaining nodes per battle. Yeah, let's just generate some domain.
The Sepulchre Regnant was a huge and complex structure, as befitted the majesty of Sankotep's dynasty. Protected by its defenders and numerous security measures, negotiating the structure to reach the throne room was an onerous task.
The Sepulchre was built to defy invasion from lesser minds. Our knowledge of the measures taken will allow us to forge onto the throne room without delay.
Being knowledgeable of the defenses instructed the Royal Guard on the best means of reaching the throne. Choose the route flanked by statues of past pharaohs, vanguards, and other dynasty careers forming a ruler. Choose the route taken by supplicants to the throne, surrounded by description exalting the pharaoh's deeds, suitably humble those who would seek an audience. Choose the route that passes through chambers emblazoned with deactivated star maps and the scale of Necron's columns with stars.
The glowering presence of Sankotep reminded the Royal Guard of the weight of their service. And their martial cohesion improved in response to the images of conquest covering the walls of the supplicant's path.
One kill generated. Okay.
the darkness of the sepulchre regnant came the scuttling of metallic claws. The madness of time had infected the constructs, degrading their base protocols and denying their loyal service.
Hold fast. These wayward constructs are the last of the defenders. Let them break themselves against us, and the sepulchre shall be reclaimed.
Hold for 4 turns. Okay. I thought these guys healed. I guess not.
The battlefield changes, yet we must be constant.
And I will have you stay there because I have a feeling that we'll have to fight scarabs.
Ready to command.
What happens if you go over there?
I command. The dynasty stands. I command.
Oh, come on. Oh, I guess I don't get a choice. Oh! The Master. Complete a mission without losing a unit with this character.
The throne room of the Sepulchre Regnant was in the Vanguard's hands, ready to once more play host to the nobility of the Sankotep dynasty. With the throne's recapture, the Pharaoh's commands would be carried across the world, rightful mandate accelerating the awakening of Kivroth's legions.
My Pharaon, it is done.
Call forth my patroni, my lords, my generals, the weapons in my hand. They shall pay obeisance to my throne as is my due. Kivroth shall march to my will, remembering its glory, such as it was before we slumbered.
Okay. Still don't know what that 0 means. Okay, so here's our awakening tab. I guess there's not a way to put tutorial back on. Okay. Okay, key awaken the Necron Lord. Key arrange support leader who surrounds themselves with constructs. These awakens the Necron Lord, an exceptionally resilient melee leader that favors Lich Guard within his court. Awaken the Necron Lord, a high damage melee leader who court contains numerous close combat combatants. And this is unlock Devour Nano Scarabs. Sure. Okay, so this is what we use our awakenings for. Living metal is this. Okay. You're the one that has... We already have death marks, if I remember correctly. Oh no, that's just... already give us the scarabs. Oh. Oh, depending on what leader I have, depends who they'll bring. Okay. Let's go through the master. So I'm gonna go through what kind of looks like their role, just straight up power, and then who they can bring. Okay, flayed ones. Still don't know what this is because I can't mouse over it. Oh, they're like the Zerg. Okay. Oh, I just have to click on it. I'm dumb. So I can click on the ones that have the relic thing. Unlocks treasure of the techno mandrakes. Units melee weapons have the heavy and bypass trait. Precision. Surge, gain less strike and aggressive defense. I wonder. Okay, so if we have two of the same, it's unlock something. Okay, so living metal only affects that quartz. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting balancing act. Okay, Mr. Swarm. Looks like I do not have that. I need the resonant focus. HP plus movement, HP. I want to use this one. guess I'll put this. Just so we have something on you. And then... Oh, I have 3 critical paths. Okay. Grand Vizier. I'll call that an episode, and I'll see you all in the next.